following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning.
Ruben, it's not what it looks like.
Yes, exactly what it looks like.
Looks like you're sucking some dick for some Girl Scout cookies.
No, that's never happening.
Oh, man. The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
What's going on, everybody out here in the world of the internet? Welcome to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. My name is Ruben, and of course, we're here today to talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. And yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay.
Make sure that, you got something to say. Go ahead and chat to us. We like to talk to people. And more importantly, what's going on, AG?
Nothing, man. Just work.
Just work. Ah, man. I feel you.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though. My wife painted her toenails today. Kind of sexy, bro.
What
Merry
color?
Christmas to me. It's like,
What
it's
color?
like a pink.
Okay.
Okay. Are you serious right now?
What would you like me to say? Yeah, man, your wife's feet are fire. I mean, what?
Exactly. My wife's feet are fire.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say that.
Why? I'm just giving you a hard time.
I mean, because I ain't seen her feet. And plus, I ain't really about that feet stuff.
Well, you know what? Trust me, man. They're kind of fire.
Well, man,
it's kind of fire.
I mean, I'm going to have to take your word for it, cuz.
Especially when she like walks around with no shoes on and the yoga pants or whatnot. Kind of hot, man. It's like soft porn, bro.
Jeez, man, how do you survive at home? Jesus Christ, man. I feel like, Jesus, man.
What?
Like, you put cameras around your house, man.
You know,
Just
that's
make-
not a bad idea.
And make softcore porn.
Maybe I can catch her doing something while I'm not here. What do you think?
You might get it. You better hope you don't catch it doing somebody while you're not there.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, sir.
I mean, I didn't think so, but still.
I mean, that is a risk that you run, but my risk is super low.
Especially if you don't tell her.
Well, I'm gonna tell her.
Why would you do that?
Cause she might put on a show.
Nah.
Look, hey man, I'll have my own personal OnlyFans page. Could you imagine being married to an OnlyFans without the OnlyFans? It's kind of cool, bro.
I mean, sure.
This is all about giving you a hard time.
For what? I ain't do nothing. I'm
I
just
know.
chilling.
I know. Anyway, my week was fine. It was cool.
Good.
I took the long way around.
Yeah, sure did. You went to Albuquerque and came back through Texas.
Yeah, I took that wrong left, sir.
Oh, man. So, we got to talk about it, man. We don't need necessarily talk about, like, the details. But I do want your opinion on the State of the Union. How do you feel it went for Biden?
Well, I heard about it. I didn't see it.
Okay.
But based on the opinions of the people I work with, I kind of feel like it went kind of well because all they talked about was him saying, I couldn't remember. Did he say that?
When did you say that? I don't remember him saying that.
I didn't see it, but that's all that was talked about. So I feel like if they didn't have any more than that to say, it probably went fine. So what do you think?
But it all depends on the people you talk to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because of the audience that I have at work, and obviously the audience I have at work is of a certain classification, politically by and large. When they start talking about Biden, they usually have all sorts of things to say. I didn't really hear a whole lot other than that. And if that's not true, then I didn't hear anything at all. So I'm like,
dude,
I feel like it went sort of well. Did it not go well?
I mean, I think it went well, but do they call him Brandon?
Well, not publicly, but I am full of Brandons. That's for sure. Where I work, it's like, go Brandon for everybody. So
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I thought he did well. I think he didn't have an issue with, there's some things like as you talk, you kind of forget some stuff. But bro, you talking about laying the traps and people just falling into them shits? It's like he created this cave full of artifacts and shit with traps to protect it. And
it was like he's the enemy of Indiana Jones.
Bro.
What are you talking about? I mean, what are you talking about, though?
None of the Republicans were Indiana Jones. They all died.
Wow.
Marjorie Taylor Greene fell into, like, the easiest trap ever. Like, and she was falling in that shit all night, man. Especially after their speaker told them, don't bite the bait. They couldn't help themselves, man.
Well, do they ever help themselves? They do have a problem with impulse control. You know this, right?
They do. It's just, but yo, man, it's like that video when that kid was like, when the kid had the greatest joke ever.
What's up, Mo?
It's like, what's going on, Mo? And when that kid was like, that's why your mama's breast felt so good. Like, it was like that.
Really?
It was crazy. It was like that. It's like, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, say her name. And then he said her name, sort of. He kind of got the wrong name. But he said it. And then it was like, and I got one of your pens. And I was like, oh, shit. It's like, you fighting some people. You fighting somebody. And you, what's the dude who plays the driver in those movies? Where he's got the transporter.
Okay.
And he be fighting like 20 people and none of them can touch him.
Yeah.
Yo, that was Biden on Thursday. For real. It was like you throw a punch and he'd be like, damn, you slow.
So what you trying to say? Biden's a little savage?
Bruh. It was, I mean, I don't want to say savage because I think that's too much. But I'm just saying, like, he was dunking all on them bitches.
Okay.
Like, they were throwing them alley-oops. He would take them and be like, what up, bitches? Stuff like that. It was just sad. But you're right. The impulse control is so bad. Even to the point where he talked about the bipartisan bill for the shit in Texas. The people coming in.
The border?
The border. He literally was talking about what was in it. And then pretty much, y'all shot it down. And they had a camera on that Republican senator who bought it, who bought him the bill and was like, he would be like, yeah, Biden's right. And I was just like, damn, damn, you got Republicans co-signing. It's like, it was sad. But then, of course, we didn't realize we was about to get the scariest mom on the planet. Bruh. Like, there are so many things wrong with that. And, like, I would have rather seen Trump. At least Trump would have been funny.
I mean, but didn't she just toe the line? Didn't she just say what Republicans generally say?
I think
control the border and protect our kids and our families and stuff?
Yeah, but she was pretty much like, in my opinion, she kind of took it a little too far. A little, because she would be like, blah, 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 and then be like, like literally, that Saturday Night Live skit, legit. That was real legit, man. Because she was going nice and evil, and I mean, damn, man. I was ready for her to pull out the Freddy glove and be like, yo, if you were like Biden again, I'm coming to your house in your dreams. Like, that's just, like, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, they got this woman, this white woman from Alabama in her kitchen.
Are you serious? That's what she was?
Oh, she was in her kitchen. And I was like, yeah, that sends those positive vibes. And I was just like, it was downhill from there. It was bad. And, you know, she's out here talking about, she's talking about things like how, like, food's expensive. Bruh, did you see her background kitchen? That kitchen's fucking huge. Like, you got an issue with spending money? Your kitchen don't say that.
That's just like the president of Kellogg saying we need to eat cereal for breakfast.
Exactly.
For dinner.
Like, yeah, what the fuck?
Dude made $15 million a year. He's telling us what we need to eat for breakfast. I mean, for dinner to save money.
Yo, even the women on CNN were just like, the Republican woman who was a staffer for Trump, she was just like, I mean, she's an upcoming star, but really, the kitchen, they kind of missed the boat on that. And I was, but that, when I saw that SNL joint yesterday, bruh, I was losing it. Because if you put that shit, first of all, I was even shocked that it was Scarlett Johansson.
And she looks just like her if you're not paying attention.
I know. That's what was scary. Because I was like, because at first I didn't know who it was. I was like, they got some new people on SNL for real? And it was like, oh shit, that's Scarlett Johansson. Man, it must be nice when your husband is a writer. On SNL, they just appear, whatever.
Actually, I don't think Scarlett Johansson needs an invitation to SNL, sir.
No.
I mean, college jokes or not, I'm just saying. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson, man.
Yeah, talk about somebody who played above his weight class.
Hey, man.
Christ.
I understand that, dude. Do you really think I walk around saying, come on, man. I am punching way out of my weight class, sir.
What's going on, Moby?
Nothing. I'm just amazed at listening to you tell a story, because I've been trying to listen for 5 minutes, and you didn't complete not near sentence without saying a blah 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 or sound effect. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, because you just never completed a sentence. Like, you never brought any statement home. Like, so if people don't know exactly what you're talking about, they still don't know anything you're talking about. It was amazing.
Well, because you missed the preface earlier.
No, I get it. But you were you would go in halfway through a statement, and then you would stop that statement and go back to something else. And it was like, man, no one can pick up from season 2 for you, man. Like, if you weren't here from day one, it's like, fuck this Netflix series. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Look, bro, I speak like 40% of the American people.
And why would you admit that, sir?
I mean, that second I was normally I do speak in sentences. But
because actually I read some comments and it's like, y'all don't know what punctuation is at all. But I heard, actually, what did I hear the other day? Somebody talking about punctuation is actually a little offensive sometimes. What is that about?
Well,
bro, at this day and age, you can get offended by anything, man. I'm convinced that there is nothing that happens on planet Earth that don't offend somebody.
I mean, it's punctuation, Mo.
Don't matter, man.
Hey, man, fuck that sun. Fuck that sun. It's blue today. Fuck it.
No, it's not. Blue.
No, I'm just saying, but people get offended by it.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
The sky's blue.
Okay.
How dare you put a comma there? I don't do commas. Them shits offend me.
Oh, speaking of Netflix, y'all, I got a chance to watch Kevin Hart's new movie, Lift. Very good. I was impressed.
I keep seeing it up there, and I mean, I don't know what it is, man. I think I'm Kevin Harted out.
Oh, he's definitely oversaturated, but that is the movie.
Yeah, it's just sometimes I just need people to just go away for a little while. Not because I dislike you, because I need to miss you. And it's like, there's nothing to miss with Kevin Hart, man. It's like, the dude's literally everywhere. I mean, and I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him at all. He's getting his money. But it's just like, damn, dog. Like, I just need to not see you for a little while. It's like, I get like that with artists, too. Like, don't drop 6 albums in 1 year, man. Like, hey, give me an album. Give me some space to breathe. Go away for a little while. Let me be excited about you coming back.
You trying to say don't no limit that shit?
Hell, even though Limit was literally giving you different artists, even though they would all come together for one collab, but that was actually kind of exciting.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, it was almost like there was always at least one Super Friends track on it. And, that was probably usually about 75% of the time it was the only song worth listening to.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, actually, speaking of No Limit, I wanted to ask either one of y'all, was Percy Miller actually a really good basketball player, or did he just barely make it in the NBA by the skin of his teeth? Was he like legit?
I think he got to play when, what's the NBA on that strike, or... Yeah, I think they were like.
So let's be real. When he played in the NBA, he was also like 35.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he play that long, or was that his first shot?
Well, he got like 2 years, Moby.
I don't think it was that much, bro. He played.
I mean, I know he played in the G League for a year, but he played in the NBA.
Was the G League even out when he was playing?
Nah, they called it. It was something else.
It was something else. It wasn't the G League.
NBDL or whatever the hell that was. I mean, it's not that much better, but it's gone through some branding things since. But yeah, I mean, the problem is he would have never played if he wasn't Master P.
I mean, yeah,
he wasn't Master P then, was he?
He was. Yeah, he was like, I think he got a 10-day contract with Charlotte Hornets. That was it.
Okay, because a uniform I saw him in was Indiana Pacers. But I just wanted to ask because I didn't know that. I didn't know that he. Yeah. I know he talked about basketball. I know he likes to play. I didn't know it was like that though.
He was in a couple of celebrity All-Star games and the celebrity All-Star games.
Okay.
There's like 4 people on each team who can play out of the 20.
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. He was better than most people are at basketball. So I mean, that's what I'll say.
He played on the NBA court. So like, to me, if you can play 1 minute in the NBA, you're better than most people.
I would agree. I would, because
like?
You don't know how much long a minute is when you suck at something.
What is it, like 2% of all basketball players play in the NBA?
It's less than that.
Yeah. So the fact that dude got into a game in the NBA and dribbled once or twice, like,
yeah,
that's an accomplishment.
Because I mean, the highlight that they showed, he was actually playing. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, but he was older. And he's just like, you know what? I'm paid now. Everybody knows me. Hey man, I'm gonna put together this and one mixtape for everybody.
I don't think he was that old. He wasn't that old. I don't think he was 35.
But he was Master P by then. He wasn't just Percy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he probably changed his name. He probably was like, well, I'm Percy in the NBA.
Well, yeah, it said Percy Miller. It said Miller on the back of his jersey.
Yeah, that motherfucker was Master P. Because you can't put Master P on the back of an NBA jersey.
I thought maybe.
I think he was like almost 30. He was almost 30 when he did that.
Okay.
I mean, Montel Jordan, if I'm correct, almost went to the NBA. He chose not to do that.
Well, his son was a pretty good football player. Did he ever make it to pros? Did he get drafted?
I think it's this year.
Who?
Well, it's this year. Isn't Montel Jordan's kid either still in college or he qualified for the draft this year? One of the two.
Did he go to SC?
It's recent.
Did he go to SC?
I want to say, yeah, he might be playing at SC.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, how was your weekend, Moby? How was your week?
I mean, it happened. It was pretty decent, I'm not gonna complain.
This guy.
You know what? He would be the perfect secret agent because if he got caught, he wouldn't say jack. They would look. Hey, they would throw scalding hot water on his back and then throw salt on it. He'd be like, "I'm good," just like that.
Hey, why don't y'all scratch my back while you back?
For real, they'd have to kill him just because they're frustrated.
Jeez,
this fool ain't saying jack.
All right, so let's get into we got an interesting question this week, and I felt it'd be interesting because I watched a clip of a podcast from I think it's Joy Taylor. She's on FS1. She's a sports person, sports commentator.
Yeah, she's
FS1.
interesting on that show. I listened to it like almost like. There you go. Speak.
It's called Speak. Yeah. And LaShawn McCoy's up there, so that's all we need to know about that shit.
I could do without listening to Sean McCoy talk. Right?
I like that dude.
No, it's not that I don't like him. It's just something that's so odd about hearing a grown man say pause so much. It's like he makes, like, bro, if you've got to say pause after every statement you make, like, maybe you need to just change the way you say things. Like, or do you think we're going to call your sexuality into question every time you make a sentence? Because when you talk about sports, there are way too many references in sports that if you just heard them out of context, totally sound inappropriate. They're just too, like, my players say that when we're on the football field, they be like, I say something, they be like, pause, coach. I'm like, look, on the football field, like, I'm not going to say pause after every questionable statement because there's just too much football terminology that could sound questionable if you heard it out of context.
And Emmanuel Acho's on there, who's actually really good. I almost feel like the show was built around him. I mean, and then
he's good mediator.
I don't think it's a feeling. It was built around him.
But my question, actually, you know what? I got lots of questions for y'all. Because I listen to the show. I love the show. But I thought, so Speak is a Fox show, correct?
FS1, yes.
So why do I see him on like ESPN for real?
Who?
Or is there two Achos?
Yeah, there are two Achos.
There are two Achos.
There's Emmanuel and there's Sam. Sam
is the one that's on FS1 then.
No, Sam's the one on ESPN.
Are you sure about that?
I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna let him.
Yes, Emmanuel has all the hair. He has the hair.
Because I remember him being referred to as Sam on the show. That's why I was like, are you sure about it? Are they, first of all, are they twins?
No, they're brothers.
There's brothers? Okay.
But they both used to be on ESPN. But then Emmanuel got a big deal with what? A big deal with...
He asked were they twins, and you said,
I said no,
they're brothers. Twins are brothers too, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ! you know. No,
actually, I got to go with Ruben on that. He said no, they're just brothers. That's answering my question.
Jesus.
He didn't say just. He said no, they're brothers. There was no just there.
I got to leave it alone.
But they could have been cousins, man. So I just verified what they were. So Jesus Christ, man. So, but yeah, they both on ESPN. Sam Acho does a lot of college.
Okay.
And Emmanuel did a lot of NFL, but Emmanuel got a contract from Fox. It was, or FS1, whichever you want to call it. They pretty much like, yeah, we'll pay you a lot more money. And so that's where he went. And after kind of doing some things, it used to be Speak on Your Mind or some shit, but then they just cut the rest of that bullshit off and just call it Speak. I mean, he's up there. I can't remember the other dude that's up there. I feel like he's a football player, but...
He is. He's played for the Packers when they won a championship.
Is that McGinnis? Willie McGinnis?
No, that's a Patriot. Willie McGinnis never played for the Packers. He was a Patriot.
Is it Jones, the receiver?
No, this dude's defense.
Anyway, I just had to hijack the show. The bottom line is Joy Taylor did a podcast.
So, yeah. And she was pretty much like, well, I don't know if I can date a man who doesn't have female friends. And I was like, what?
I was too.
Like, literally, I was like, what? And so I was just like, and I thought about it for a second. And I was still like, I don't understand. And she gave a reason. I didn't get it. So I figured I'd bring it up to y'all. Like, the first question I put up here is like, okay, like, is it important for a man or female? Is it important for someone, a male or female, to have friends of the opposite sex? You know, when you're talking about having a relationship with somebody. But it's because we're a bunch of dudes, I pretty much put it to us. Like, would you date a girl if she didn't have any male friends, you know, to be in a relationship with? Like, so, AG, what do you think? What do you think on it?
Well, I answer both questions or both genders, because for me personally as a dude, if I'm looking to date someone and she doesn't have any male friends, I'm like, oh, happy day. That's less foolishness for me.
Oh, happy day.
I'm just saying, exactly.
Happy day when Jesus walks. Okay, sorry.
Really?
Hey,
That was pretty good, though. But no,
thank you.
I mean, because it's less complication. Because I know for a fact that going the other way, Joy Taylor might have said that, and she probably thinks she means it. But I promise you, if she's dating a guy with a whole bunch of female friends, that's going to be a problem after a while. It's just going to be a problem. Because I don't know a woman besides my mom that is completely Sweden about your female friends. Period. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't women out there that can handle that, but if your relationship goes to marriage, you have to start like really cutting off women that have, that could make the wife or the fiance a little insecure.
Whittling down your roster?
You have to. Anybody that you have, or really, the biggest one is anybody that's ever been attracted to you. Now, I'm not saying that anybody's lying. Y'all probably were friends. And then you met your soon-to-be wife, and it's like, that probably is not going to fly. Now, if your wife is cool, or your fiance is cool with it, it is what it is. But I'm just letting you know, it becomes very complicated. So I just was like, that was my first reaction. And then I went and looked it up because I really started thinking about it. I was like, why is it a red flag for a dude that doesn't have any female friends? So I was on Reddit, and boy, oh boy, there are opinions on this. So basically, on average, about the like 10 or 12 comments that I read, women feel like men are kind of weak because only thing that y'all can't handle a female friend if it doesn't really have to do with sex. Y'all just can't be our friends. And that's it. Because there was a guy on there that commented that once you put him in the friend zone, he just drops you, which I understand that because it's like, why would I want the extra trouble if we're not dating? So it's like, okay, I got male friends, that's what I'm gonna do. So females feel like, or at least on Reddit, or the comments that I read, on average, they're saying that we are weak because we should be able to handle a relationship with a woman that's completely platonic. And so I'm reading that, and I've sat and thought about it for a minute, and I was like, okay, I went away. Now, y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong about this, or is I completely off base or whatever. But I went away with, after I was done with all of it, like I was kind of like, so you get the benefit of me being a man without having to do anything for me. Is that what we're talking about? Because that's all I could ever think about. That's all I could ever think about once I let all the comments sink in. So for me, I'm like, so really what you're saying is I'm weak because I can't do exactly what you want me to do for free.
Yes. Typically, I would agree with that.
Okay. Well, that's kind of the feeling that I had when I read all the comments, because all the comments were virtually the same comment. Men can't handle being friends with a woman because y'all need to figure out how to get it done without wanting sex, which is not even really true to start with. But since we're doing that, let's do it. So it's like, you have just told me why this dude doesn't really want friends that are women to start with. It's just like, if I'm going to go through all the complications that a woman brings to a man's life, then we're going to have to be dating. We just can't be like random friends. Because see, what'll happen, and from my perspective, what is going to happen is I'm trying to enjoy this football game, and then you call me talking about, could you come over and do this or that or the other? And then you get so comfortable, you can't even give me a 6-pack of beer for it. For real? So really, you have husband, boyfriend benefits, and what do I get? I don't get anything. So who's really,
you get blue balls?
I mean, all I'm saying is when I think about it from both ways and everything together, I'm like, who's really benefiting? Help me out. Who's really benefiting from this? I just think that that's y'all. I mean, women out there getting stuff for free in this particular situation. So, because I really kind of feel like, like, what is the thing is why milk? Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? And to some degree, especially nowadays, to some degree, courting a woman has men out there doing married stuff, like buying your nails, like buying your hair, like all of those things. And if I'm doing it God's way, it's like sometimes I'm not even kissing you, but I have to court you in a certain way, which makes me like putting out some like husband vibes. For real?
Where they do that at?
Bro.
Everywhere, Ruben.
Come on, man.
Jesus.
Anyway, I know that.
I ain't know, man. I ain't know.
Man, I wish Karen was on the thing. She'd let you know. But anyway, what I'm saying is, there's a lot of benefit going away from me. I'm benefiting someone. I'm actually providing for someone, which again, that whole married thing, I'm providing for someone that doesn't have to do anything for me but say, hey, boo, how you doing? What? Okay. Like I said, man, it was very thought-provoking. And I really had to sit and think about it. Y'all are out here making me look like a creeper at least. Because I don't have any female friends besides maybe my mom. Really? And you already know that if I do have female friends out there, if the relationship goes past dating, then you're gonna start curating who I can talk to, who I can't talk to. And sometimes you're not even gonna really do it. You just catch an attitude when so-and-so calls, then I gotta figure it out. Because you lack maturation to start with. Really? Man, ain't got time for that. Ain't no man got time for the complications that a woman brings to your life at any level without there being something. I think a man should have that choice to do it or not. You ain't got to make the dude out to be a creeper or something wrong with him. Like he gonna have a guest starring role on SVU or something because he ain't got no female friends. For real? No, man, I ain't got time for that, man. The labels, they blow my mind. This is yet another one. So that's my whole opinion coming from both sides. Like I said, if I was dating a woman like that didn't have any male friends, married her, just saying, bro, married her, it's easy. Cause you already know she ain't trying to mess with it. No, you are my man, period. I guess y'all heard that. She was like, yes. And it was just one distraction I didn't have to deal with. Not that it would bother me, because she had a life before she met me. However, for real, it's easier. It's easier. So much easier. So that's me. I mean, it takes so long, but it was a process when I saw that on Instagram, for real. It took me down some places.
All right, Moby, drop some knowledge.
Well, I don't know about knowledge, but I mean, I think AG, you took the question and went where it was supposed to go. But when I saw that she said this and I heard the context in which she said it with, the first thing I thought was, the only reason she's saying that because she got a lot of niggas that's doing free shit for her and she want to be able to keep all her male friends too.
Boom. Boom. We said the same thing. Except he said it in 10 seconds. It's the same thing.
Yeah, like basically it's like, no, she's saying that because she ain't trying to drop her mechanic friend, her cook for me friend, her console me friend, because like, and here's the thing, honestly, and this is my honest perspective, I believe that males and females need friends of the opposite sex in relationships. Like I have a friend, and me and her it's more of a brother-sister vibe. Like she's 6 months older than me, but she's my annoying little sister in many ways. But I've been joking with her for over a decade. I think all females, all women need at least one male friend in their life that's not proactively trying to have sex with them. Because I've heard the advice that women give other women. That shit is awful. Don't do that shit. Like
that was hilarious. That's the intro. Oh my God. He did it again, y'all. He did it again.
But here's the thing, and I don't mean that. I don't mean that to insult them. But it's just the thing about males and females. We friend different, and that is just an inevitable truth. We friend different. Women want most of their friends, and I'm not putting everybody in the box. I'm just speaking in generality. So I don't want some woman to be like, that's not me, because if it's not you, congratulations. But in general, most women want their friends to be cheerleaders. So when they talk about their significant other or their male doing something, or when they're mad at them, they want that female to be like, I told you that nigga ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. They need a cheerleader. Where guys, when we talk about advice, like, we call each other out for shit. Like, we'll listen to our boy talk and be like, you're being stupid right now. Like, we give the direct blunt, because we don't have time to dance around or support you, because we're not looking for support like that. We looking for answers. Like, we guys ask the question, we'll make a statement, and then we'll make that statement afterwards. Am I tripping? That is the invitation for our male friends to be like, yes, you are, bro. You on that bullshit right now. I in my life have not really heard too many women call their female friends to the fire for that shit. I have heard some scenarios of women cackling with each other, and the friend is supporting, and I'm sitting there going, God damn well, that is horrible advice. Look, I can simplify it to just like clothing. Like, you'll see a female with her friend, and her friend will have on something that she knows she ain't got no motherfucking business having on. But her friend would be like, girl, you look good, you slaying. In the back of their mind, you going, if I look like that in my dress, I would commit suicide. But our boys, hell, Ruben, we've gone out before, and we've been like, hey, nigga, you ain't going out in that, bro. Like, you're not about to have us out here looking like this.
I've been a beneficiary of one of those.
And you know, the funny thing is, it was different pretense, but we have talked about this before. He said, nigga, you go.
Yeah,
here's the thing. So, and I say that with all sincerity. Like, I feel like, most women need at least one male friend in their life that's not proactively trying to have sex. Because I admit that if that guy's also trying to fuck you later on, he's not giving you the great advice either. He's just trying to be, look like he's the super nigga in the background. He's lying in wait. You know what I'm saying? He's just lying in wait. But if you can actually have a conversation with a member of the opposite sex who's not trying to do something with you, that can just give you like real, like, call your shit out advice, that shit's healthy as hell, man. Like, it's necessary. The problem is we cloud it. And you're right. A lot of women say men are immature because they can't just be friends. But what it is they want that friend to give them all the boyfriend benefits without having to give up no booty.
Yep.
Yeah, because I always felt like that's why heterosexual women love gay men. Because there's no chance he wants me, but he's still out here. He's still buying me drinks, whatever. She
loves them all. Yo, if I've said it, like, if I could just be a gay man that just wanted to have sex with her, she would be okay with it. Now she says no. She says no, that's not good, but she loves it.
Really?
She loves just like you said, like, a lot of women just love having a gay male friend, and I guess they feel like I get to have a male around me who's not trying to have sex with me, and I'm like, yeah, but you can get it in heterosexual form. But in all fairness, I get it. Just like you said, a lot of times when a guy gets put in the friend zone, he's just like, hey man, I ain't about to be wasting my time with that. My thing is, I think women should respect that in a way too. Because, Ruben, we had a friend, we ain't gonna say no names up here, but we had a friend, we had a female friend, and we had one of our boys, and one of our boys thought he was courting her. Like we all thought it too. Like, they were hanging out, you know what I'm saying? They had designated movie nights.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And
they were going out, and he was paying.
Wait, whoa! If they're friends,
benefits,
why is he paying?
See, here's the thing. He thought he was courting her.
Well, when you buy the woman stuff, yeah.
So one day we had a trip planned out, and we doing the room arrangement. I'm the planner, so I'm doing room arrangement. Hey, how many rooms we need to get? I'm like, boom, y'all two can stay in the room. And then she hits me up. I don't want to stay in the room with him. And I'm just like, I'm thinking to myself, damn, y'all already getting in a fight? What's going on? And she was like, well, I think that might send the wrong message because we're just friends. I'm like, when the fuck did that happen? And she was like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, yo, we all, I'm like, it ain't just him getting the wrong. So we all were out here thinking, y'all were together, or at least moving in that direction.
Yeah, he doing that work.
I'm like, have you noticed the homies ain't really been trying to kick it with you? Because we like, hey man, that's you.
That's
cool.
right.
Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We only invite her places in group settings. Like, hey, you know, is he gonna be there? Cool. But then she gonna be like, well, we're just friends. And I'm like, does he know that?
Does he know that?
I mean, it was. I felt bad.
But then she had the unmitigated gall to fucking get upset with him when she had that conversation. She was like, well, I don't want him to stop hanging out and stuff. And he did. He was just like, all right, we ain't kicking it like that no more. So and she was like, well, he's not talking to me anymore because he was trying to date you and you were trying to get all the date benefits while you were still talking to niggas on the side. It's like, I get it. I ain't mad at you, but I mean, you just gotta understand. Yeah, you gotta understand that's the game. Like, he was basically like, I ain't trying to be your friend. Or that's not true. He's not trying to just be your friend. He's trying to be your man. Yeah, he's trying to be the friend that's fucking you. Like, that's
I mean, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
He was trying to be the friend that loved you long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
in Full Metal Jacket.
Anything you want,
Mr. Charlie.
Anything.
But yeah, so a lot of times that is why we struggle in the friendships, because like we're coming at it from two disingenuous places. Men are coming at it from disingenuous places because a lot of times you trying to be her friend because you trying to smash, like, eventually. Like, you might not be trying to do it today. Like, hey, it's cool. It ain't got to happen today, but I just want you to know my application is on file. You know what I'm saying?
But
so
is it really disingenuous though? Because I mean, again, the comments on Reddit.
From her perspective, it's disingenuous because they want to go, well, if we're friends, you should only look at me as friends. And I think that's disingenuous too, because like, I think that's saying that I can't be attracted to you, but still be like I'm just such a savage that one day I'm just going to randomly pull my dick out. Like, look, if you establish that we are just friends, like, I'm still a heterosexual male, that doesn't mean I'm not attracted to you anymore. But if you put me in the friend category, all right, I'm in the friend category. We can still kick it. I had a friend that she literally stopped talking to me for like 7 months because I did try to holler at her, but she was like, nah, I'm cool. So I kept communication like normal, and she just kind of cut me off. And then she, we got back to talking again. But she was like, well, I didn't want it to be weird for you. I'm like, why would it be weird for me? Like, you're not the only woman out there. Like, you said no, but like, it's not like when you said no, I was just like, oh no, wherever will I find vagina? Like,
but see, right. And that's interesting that you say that. I'm glad that you brought that up, because what I have seen, actually, I've been through this. Somebody put you in the friend zone and you're there and nothing changes, except when I'll use me, because like I said before, I've been in this situation before. It's like, I say, okay, well, if I'm in the friend zone, then I don't have anything going on here, so I'm going to go date other women. So we're friends, right? What do friends do? Like, if I was hanging out with y'all, I say stuff about Lauren, whatever it is. So it's like, I'm like, okay, yeah, hey, what you doing? So we'll actually have a date, but I can hook up later, or I can hook up the next day. And then she mad. How are you mad?
Oh, you gonna hang out with your other little friend?
When you put little in it, they mad when they put little in it.
Yeah.
So and I'm gonna say yeah, because she might give me a little bit of pussy later on, and you obviously eliminated that from the options. Like,
so okay, well that's the real conversation here, because it's like, hey, why don't you come over? Because I need you to do this. This, look, girl, I'm busy. I got to go. Whatever. What you mean you busy? We're friends. I have things to do. I'll hook up with you later. You can call somebody else and do it, or I'll do it tomorrow. So really, it's like it's a one-way street here. You just put me in a friend zone and you're mad because I got a date.
It usually is, but I'll only speak from my perspective. Like, you know, my friend, because I am really her friend, I couldn't wait for her to be in a relationship. Because when she was single and wanted to talk and hang out because she didn't have nothing else to do, I'm like, hey, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do. Like, you know, I'm look, if you need me, and when I say need, that don't just mean like I'm sad today, I want to talk to somebody. Like, no, I mean, like if you really need something, I got you because we friends. But like, can I just hang out on a Friday night? Fuck no. Like, I got shit to do.
Not at my house.
So when she got in a relationship, it was like, oh, this is awesome. Like now she can be the friend to me that I am to her. Because now I can call her and be like, hey, what you doing? Oh, me and so-and-so are going to go on a date. And I was just like, cool. It felt so good to just be like, all right, you got shit to do.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
You're right. Like there was a point in time when she didn't have anyone, and it was like, hey, me and her are really good friends. She's like, hey, you're one of my best friends. You know what? You're one of my best friends too. But friend.
Exactly.
Friend. Like, you know, and honestly, I didn't juggle it well. Because, you know, woman I live with, she eventually like, hey, you know, I get it, but can't she call somebody else at 11:30 at night when she got a problem?
That part.
And I'm thinking to myself, can't argue with you on that. Got nothing for it. I'm like, I know, you know, she's mad at me because she called me, and I'm like, I couldn't go over there and tell her, hey, put the phone down, bitch. Like, I can't say that.
I can listen to this dude all day.
No, but what I did learn to do, I did say, hey, there's hours, and then like now the phone ring at a certain time. Now I'm gonna deny that. I'm gonna text you. Everything all right? Because look, what if she's calling me because it's an emergency? Like, everything all right? She's at 911. All right. Now I can do the emergency situation. I can't just do the I'm bored at night situation.
Yeah, because then you can be like, yo, she says there's an emergency. I need to find out what's up. But hey, she bored. I'm gonna call her. And that's when you get the evil look of touch that phone if you want.
But AG, so where you were coming from the perspective of that women want to get, you know, the boyfriend benefits for nothing, I will also say that males make it very difficult because we don't do an effective job of setting boundaries. And I'm talking for personal experience. I fucking suck at boundaries because when it's a friend, I'm just like, I look at friend as family. So once I put her in friend category, like if Ruben calls me at midnight, I'm gonna pick up because I assume this nigga's called me at midnight. Must be something jumping off. Female friend calls me at midnight, deny, what's up? Everything cool?
Wait a minute, I like the other one better. Everything all right?
Yeah, everything all right? Question mark. Yes.
I mean, yeah, because if I call Moby at 12 o'clock at night, I better be in jail.
Well, I'm going to assume something's going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's like way after hours.
Yeah, I mean, because, you just don't call your boys during booty time hours.
Not without the preemptive text. Like, yo, you up?
Exactly, right?
You get the preemptive strike. Like, you up? Cool. Can you talk?
Whether you answer that determines if you up or not. Because you can't be like, no. Because then you'll get a phone call.
So the reason that sometimes it's hard for males to have female friends and have a relationship are boundaries. Because, once again, men friend different than women. I have seen women put their best friends on the motherfucking back burner for a nigga they met last Tuesday. Guys don't generally do that.
No.
Like, yo, if I gotta pick between helping somebody that I've been knowing since I was 14 or helping some chick that I just saw at the club last weekend, that's not even a decision for most guys. Most.
Yeah.
But women, But I'm just saying, and this is coming from me who talks to my female friend a lot, and she'd be like, well, so-and-so wants to go out. She used to apologize to me if we were supposed to do something and somebody she was trying to talk to wanted to go out. She was like, I'm sorry, do you mind? No, I don't give a fuck. Maybe that nigga give you some dick. Cool. Like, that's, hey, look, I know my place. Like, I know my place in the important scale. Like, we gonna be cool afterwards no matter what. Like, I'm good.
So many intros in this show.
He ain't wrong though. He ain't wrong. I mean, awesome.
But yeah, like I said, it's boundaries, man. We suck at boundaries, and women suck at actually being platonic friends. Like, they just suck at it because they want boyfriend benefits generally, just without having to do anything in return.
Yep. So Black Morticia Adams chimed in. If a female deems a man not worthy to date because he doesn't have female friends, means that female needs to have him to have female friends so she can keep all her males around.
Same thing we said.
Yep.
Same thing we said.
She fears if he doesn't have opposite sex friends, he'll ask her to drop hers. She on some BS.
Agreed.
Patty. Yeah.
And we tend to do that, like, early on in relationships, like way too early in relationships. I think men and women do this. We do toxic relationships way too early. Like, we start dating somebody for 2 or 3 weeks, and that dude starts getting mad at that female for having friends outside of him. Nigga, she just met you.
Well, that's true.
And then we do it. And the thing is, that thing, if you're really dating on a sincere level, that circle is going to naturally shrink as your relationship gets bigger because there's going to be less room for that other shit. So you don't have to push everything out. That shit's just going to get squeezed out eventually anyway. Like, I had a whole bunch of females that I were friends with, like legit friends, and that circle just fucking shrank. And it wasn't like there was hard feelings or anything. It was just like, I got less time. I don't have the time to be available for this friendship in the aspect as it was before. We're still friends. We just ain't the friends that kick it every weekend. We're the friends that call and hit each other on social media and say, hey, you good? How's everything been? I ain't heard from you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like,
How's your mama?
Yeah, the how's your mama conversation. Like, every relationship turns friendships eventually into the how's your mama type thing. Like, my best man in my wedding, I haven't seen him in like 7-8 months. We live an hour and a half away from each other. He's a new dad in a sense because he's been dating a woman who has kids.
Stepdaddy.
So he's family man now. So we just don't have the time to see each other. We'll go weeks without texting sometimes and randomly, hey man, what's up, nigga? Like, where you been? Everything good?
That is hilarious.
He's not wrong though.
The thing is, we're not taking it personal. Like, it's like we got separate lives now.
Got
but
shit
like,
to do.
yeah, we got shit to do now. So a lot of times people get in friendships and they're just like, or relationships, and they're starting eliminating friends like after 2 and 3 weeks. It's like, nah, baby, you doing it wrong right now. That's not the move.
You can't say that, man. Now, I do agree with the mechanics of what you're saying, but women can do it in a way in which is successful.
Oh, of course, because they're manipulative and
Right.
they're good at it. And we're stupid. We're slow, simpleton, knuckle-dragging creatures still that just go, okay, because we don't know any better. Like,
Because
well,
really, for me, if a woman is doing
more.
all that extra stuff already, like you said, in your situation, not situation, but in your example, you've been seeing this woman for 3 weeks, and all of a sudden she's trying to curate your entire life. That to me is a red flag in general. Because if you can know me in 3 weeks and you can't hold your water and have some impulse control for 21 days and play the long game, because what Moby said is true. Your life is going to shrink all the way down to your parents and that other person.
Yep.
And it's just like, you can't wait 3 weeks for something that's going to happen. Yeah, I don't even like you no more. Don't call me. Just don't. Because you're a problem already. So just want to throw that out there. Women can do things that men do, but women succeed. Just that.
KB Yako says maybe a dude that can't be platonic may not be able to be trusted around other women. I don't get down with that stance though. Well, that's good.
That's kind of what a lot of the comments were saying.
Yeah.
Black Witch Adams, he was courting her. She knew his intentions. She just took advantage of that man.
Absolutely, she did, and she was our friend. I mean, she's still a friend, but like, you know, call a spade a spade. You know what the fuck he was doing.
And Mocha Cowboy said that was rough. I mean, because that's the thing.
They had
right?
movie night, AG. They had a movie night. Like, I hit him up. I hit her up, and I'm like, "Hey, what you? Oh, you know, it's Tuesday, so what? Y'all got a movie night? And
But y'all friends. But y'all friends,
Bruh.
y'all friends. It's a movie night. Netflix and chill, and that's exactly what happened.
Man,
no.
Before it was Netflix, and that's the thing. It was just kind of like. Because I would be like, yo, Moby, they fucking or something? Like, I mean, because it's like, they together all the time.
Remember we had a conversation many shows ago where I was like, hey, guys don't really ask about their male friends' relationships. Like, we don't be like, hey, what are y'all, you know, what's the title? We just kind of take things naturally as they go. So all the boys, we were just like, we just established that, hey, he getting there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you were happy as hell for him. Hell yeah.
First of all, we were happy on many different levels, AD, because she was down with the crew because one of our boys was trying to talk to her. And got put in the friend zone. She started hanging out, and it seemed like every time she got introduced to another dude in the crew, that dude tried to holler at her unsuccessfully. So we was all like, yo, this nigga the one.
Success.
He did it. we were all, and like, even the one that was originally trying to talk to her was like, yo, like, hell yeah, go do that, because
he the go job.
We're good friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't see bickering and jealousy, and we're good friends. We're like, hey, somebody needs to court her. That's what we're saying. That
was good. Court her.
Good call. Because we're not crass individuals.
Yeah,
really.
Because we were excited because, like, hey, this is great. Finally, somebody broke down that wall, and it's like, hey, and it's somebody that we like and hang out with. So it's like, cool. We know this a good dude.
Yeah, and
we all like her.
I mean, and eventually somebody would have brought up. So was it everything we hoped and dreamed?
Yeah, eventually one day we would have had that conversation. We'd been like, hey, look, man, a lot of niggas came before you. A lot of niggas try. You know, you're walking on the back of you're walking on the shoulders of giants right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, remember those who came before you and didn't quite make it to the finish line, man. Just know we
do it for us.
We were chipping away at it. And by we, I mean them niggas, because I never was. But by we, I meant them niggas, because she seemed like too much trouble for me, because she was too high maintenance, and she was always late. Yeah. Come on, Ruben. You know that was my thing with her. She was always late, and that was
CPT time strong.
Yeah, and I don't mean like a little bit late. I mean like next day late, and I'm just like, I ain't got time for that.
That's hilarious.
Matter of fact, I was the person they assigned to get her to show up somewhere on time because she knew I would leave her ass. Like, I'd be like, hey, if you ain't there, you ain't gonna be there.
Let's see what else. She snatched that movie right back after Fast and TSS that chain.
But you gotta understand, this was before Netflix and chill, so this nigga had to go to the video store.
Yeah,
on the Redbox, baby. Yeah, they go to Blockbuster.
They were doing like the popcorn, and I ain't talking about the instant popcorn. They was like on the stove.
And they were beside each other.
Serious?
Yeah, they were beside each other like close.
Dating? No, that's like exclusive. That's my girlfriend.
They was on the couch, snuggled up, had plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, routine schedule. I'm just like, bro. I know for a fact that he had given her flowers multiple times. I'm just like, yo, like, that's why when she said she had that conversation with me on the side, like, can we get separate rooms? I don't want to give the room. I'm like, give the room? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I had that. I'm like, all right. I ain't trying to get in your business, but we had all kind of assumed that you had seen his dick before, at least once. Like, we just kind of had assumed that you being in the same room with him wouldn't be an issue. Y'all have been having movie nights and shit so long. Well, we know this nigga done sent you a dick pic. You at least have seen the dick. Like, don't act like you ain't. And she was like, no, we're just friends. And I'm like, does this nigga know that? Like, I mean,
he's not wrong.
I'm saying, that's my point. I just want to know, like, what are your intentions? Like, so I start having that hard comment. What are your intentions for?
Like somebody daddy.
Because he's too solid of a dude for you to be dragging his emotions like this.
But that's what she probably does, man. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, no, that's absolutely what she does.
Because the thing was, when I'm listening to this story, it's like, wait a minute. There were like multiple dudes beforehand? That's
multiple dudes trying to.
No, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I should have. Okay. What I'm saying is there were multiple dudes trying. She put all of them in the friend zone, yet she's still hanging out with y'all. Because for me, if I was a girl and I had to a woman, and I had to put a dude in a friend zone and he's part of a pack, I'm not trying to hang out with the pack.
AJ, you don't understand. We were a cool ass pack. We're a cool ass pack.
I believe you, but it just, anyway, for me.
And it was a safe space because there was other women. It ain't like it was just her. Like, we had her. Yeah. We had conglomerate crew.
I don't know, man. It just seems to me that the red flag was there for this woman, man. I don't know.
Oh, I agree with you. I totally agree with you about her as far as that goes. But, hey, man, it's not my job to stop other people from trying to holler. I'm not going to kill nobody else's dream.
And then, if she wants to hang out with the homies,
I get that. I wasn't trying to say anything about y'all. I'm saying something about her in particular because based on the pattern that I was given, red flag. All day.
AJ, I've known this woman for 20 years.
Okay.
And up until like 2 years ago, I had never heard her refer to any male as a boyfriend before.
Are you for real?
Never. She said that to me. She was like, oh, I'm hanging out with my boyfriend. I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
You know how to say that shit?
She never said those words before.
No, not
ever.
We never heard that shit.
She's never said, I got a boyfriend. That's a literal statement. That's a literal, not virtual. That's a literal statement.
Yeah, I ain't exaggerating that either.
She might have told somebody else.
Yeah, she must have told somebody else because she never told us.
Wow. Okay.
Now, we'd make assumptions because she'd be like, oh, I'm going to hang out with my friend. Okay. And we'd be like, come on. Like, we know what you're saying. Like, you going to hang out with a dude? Just say that. Like, don't nobody here care.
Especially when we ain't getting
it's like, look, I can't speak for everybody, but I knew that was never even on the table. So, like, I never cared. Like, hey, go get it how you live, man. That's fine.
That is so crazy. Okay.
Hey, man.
I think she like hanging around us because it made her feel good about herself because she knew
her too.
Yeah, it must get protect her, and it's like, look, it's a whole bunch of guys here that basically have offered you penis here before, like so. She can never have a low self-esteem day around our boys because like there was always somebody there that was gonna make her feel great about herself. Like,
so basically what you're really telling me, which I already knew, this just confirms it, that it doesn't matter if you're with a woman or not. If you are in the company of women, you are providing, and you're probably not getting anything in return.
Look. It's up to us to bring something to the table because they're the table.
I'm so glad I'm married.
Our job to bring something to the table because they're the table.
Understood. Doesn't have any legs, but I understood.
Hey, I never said it was a good table. Never said it was a good table.
You did not. You just said a table. That's true.
Yeah. She had a pretty fly car too.
What'd she drive?
Some Toyota.
She had a Maxima.
Was it a Maxima?
Yeah, she had a Maxima.
That's impressive.
It was, it fit 6.
Okay, understood.
So, yeah, man. Y'all kind of said everything. My only issue, and I'm gonna flip it, is like, would you date someone who has no friends?
No friends?
No. Well, would you date a woman who has no female friends? Well, no, not even female friends, just no friends.
All right, I'm going to say something that's really unpopular. I think most guys have dated a woman that doesn't have any friends in the way that you define friends as a male. And that's speaking from experience because, like, she'll argue with me to the ends of time, but our friends and her friends are different. I mean, I didn't meet a lot of her friends until our wedding.
Are you serious?
And now, distance, you know.
Oh, okay.
People living away. But what I'm saying, like, you know, it's just she knew my whole crew. There was no surprises coming in there. You know, but and you know, I feel like women friend different in the sense that because in many aspects, like you said, you're always providing for them. They expect all their friends to be providing some service for them, male or female. Like women are constantly like, you know, I hear all these quotes from women. If they're not adding value to your life, you know, they shouldn't be in your life. And I don't really think we look at our male friends like that, because you can see a group of male friends at all different spectrum of the socioeconomic table, and that shit ain't like, hey, we know, hey, Reg, you know that nigga broke as fuck, he gonna show up on the bus, you know, whatever, who cares? Like, we friends, but like, they look at levels and what can you do for me, and are you providing for me? And this is generalized. Now, I can only speak from what I see on the surface, because she would argue, oh, they've been there through this time and this time. I can't argue with it because it might be true. Just because I didn't see it doesn't mean it isn't true. But we are so surface with our friends. Like, we are so surface with our friends. That's why women always like, oh, guys are so immature because they just want to go out to the bar and hang out with their friends. Yes. The same way women say, hey, we like to communicate with our friends. Like, that is communication to us. Like, going somewhere, having a common bond or something, talking about nothing serious, talking a whole bunch of fake shit to our friends for a while. That's a vacation for most guys. A Friday night with your homies is a vacation. And it's not what a lot of women think, which is that, oh, you just want to go out so you can pretend to be single. Fuck out of here. Like, fuck out of here. We trying to hang out with our boys because it's a safe, stress-free environment. Not saying that women stress us out.
But that's what you said.
But what I'm saying is... No, but what I'm saying is there's nothing to stress about with your male friends because there's no expectation from them. Like, Ruben, if we go out and hang out, I don't expect you to be providing shit for me, but maybe some laughs. That's it. We can disagree on everything all fucking night. And I'd be like, hey, cool, I'll holler at you later.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah, it's kind of how it is. Like, I mean, yeah. It's weird, right? When you date somebody who doesn't have friends, you end up like, you're dating them, but you're also their only friend. So
ain't nothing worse. I did that before. Ain't nothing worse than being a woman's everything. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, please go find somebody to talk shit about me too. Do it. It's a stress reliever. Like, go talk big shit about me, and then come back and let's be cool. Like, because you need to vent. Everybody needs to vent. And if the only person there to vent is the person you want to vent about, not really a good move.
I had to have that conversation with one of them, man. I mean, you know, she heard some stuff. She got upset. And I was like, well, you know, we talk about, you know, the whole work husband situation. And it's like, who you talk? You don't talk to anybody about it? She's like, no. I was like, that's your problem.
Exactly. You gotta have somebody to talk shit to.
I mean, it's okay, man. Sometimes, if you don't have at least that one friend that basically calls your boyfriend ain't shit, like, you messing up. Because what that person does is keep you on your toes to the point where it's like, eventually, he's either gonna be shit or he's gonna not be shit. And that person basically wants you to prove to her that he is worth something. But if she's like, fuck that guy, he ain't shit. All the time. And that's you fighting for your relationship. But if you get to a point where you can't defend that, then what we doing? You know, because you can't defend it against your best friend or only friend. How am I going to ask you to defend that with your family? And shit like that.
And ladies in this modern day, like, not on purpose, Okay, maybe on purpose, but men are demasculated so much in their own relationship. We need a safe space where we can talk a whole bunch of cash shit that ain't true. Like, Ruben has heard me talk so much shit about what I'm going to tolerate and what I'm not. He know goddamn well I ain't about to do a goddamn thing. I'm going to sit there and take that shit. But he gives me the space to talk this big shit. He don't say, nigga, you ain't going to do shit. He don't do that. Yeah, man. Yeah. And I'm like, it makes me feel good, because then I go and I'm like, I ain't going to do none of that shit. But I felt good that I got to say it. Like...
Ladies and gentlemen, yet another intro by Moby.
No lies.
Hilarious.
Look, AG, I don't care how I don't care how good your relationship is. Like, there are things that you will never. Well, there's a way that you will never speak to your wife.
Absolutely.
No matter how angry you are, no matter how much you need to vent. So you need somebody that you can throw all that shit at, and they can be like, you ain't going nowhere, so I mean, get that shit off your chest and then carry your ass back home. Like,
you done, motherfucker.
You know the cool thing about having that in your life at some level, you know that your friends will go to their grave with that information.
Yeah,
they will never go back to your spouse and be like, you know what he said about you? There ain't gonna be none of that. The gossip is nil. So I could just be like, Lauren, blah 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 blah, and she will never hear that. Never.
And hopefully she has somebody in her life that she can do that about you too. It's needed. It's not like, I know they say, well, you shouldn't tell people about your relationship, keep your relationship private.
No, you shouldn't tell people.
Yeah, exactly. There's certain aspects, but if you ain't got somebody that you can just like really just air that shit out with, then
you're gonna get some wine tonight. They gonna talk shit about me for 3 hours. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, do it. Spend the money, because I know you'll come back and be happy. So,
even if you're not happy, you're gonna come back in a better place. Like, you're gonna come back and maybe in the midst of you talking all this cash shit in a way you would never speak to your significant other, you will come to a realization that the things you can say, just in a different way. Or your friend will point that out to you. Like, hey, I know what you're saying, but what it sounds like is, and then you go, oh, you know what? That does make more sense. Like,
that's your real friends right there.
Yeah, or yeah, because I couldn't say that first thing. Not ever. Not ever. I couldn't say that.
Say that first thing.
Or you get to the end of your rant and be like, so you like living?
Yeah, so
because you say that shit to her, you gonna be dead.
Yeah, it'd be a problem.
Look, my friend that I was just talking about, every time we talk, she's like, every time I talk to you, I feel like I'm just like venting about my relationship. I'm like, welcome. You here now. Like, I mean, I've been there with you before. Like, now that you're in a relationship, you get it. She was like, yeah, but that just makes me feel so bad. Why? Talk your shit. Because I know you ain't gonna say none of that shit when you go home. Or at the end of her statement, I'd be like, but you ain't leaving. I mean, or I'll say, that's really small. Like, yeah, that might annoy the shit out of you, but like, everything else you say about them sounds pretty fucking good. Like, you gotta let some shit slide. There's a part of every relationship where it's just you letting shit slide. Because if you focus on that 5% of shit that annoys the shit out of you, you just forget about the 95% of the stuff that you love.
Exactly.
And that's stupid. Like, why would you trade a nickel for why would you trade 95% for a nickel? That's stupid. It's bad math.
People do it all the time.
It's bad
math. People out here can't count. All right. Well,
tripping over dollars to get the pennies, man. That's right.
I mean, Jesus. All right, so that's good stuff right there. So, AG, what's on your mind, bro?
10 minutes, man. 10 minutes is on my mind. I think, in my opinion, in my experience, it takes 10 minutes to do something to make your wife happy, which makes your relationship longer and which makes your relationship happier.
I'm just saying, AG, these days, man, I'm more like 3-4 minutes in, man. Like, I'm just saying, like, I ain't as young as I used to be.
Okay, first of all, we're not talking about that.
My 3-minute game is strong.
With your clothes on, sir. With your clothes on.
I'm Mike Tyson on Punch Out, man. Like, if you get past that first 30 seconds, I'm pretty much tapped out. Like, I'm swinging hard as shit.
Okay, now I'm waiting for W Brown 81 to have it.
Gotta get through the initial round.
Man. But yeah, it takes like the little things that makes your wife happy. Like, my wife has certain things that she might forget to do. I'll do them because I know that she wants them done, or do something in a timely fashion. Or if you know if you're at the store and you know she might want a treat or whatever it is that your spouse likes. Usually, it doesn't take that much time to do it. So for me, I'm like, it's going to take me 10 minutes to do this, and it'll have a lasting effect. So the rule of thumb for me is 10 minutes. It might take you a little more, a little less. But what I'm saying is the end result of you taking that bit of time is priceless. So I suggest that you do that. That's what's on my mind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Mo B, what's on your mind, bro?
Well, I switched up what I was going to talk about, what's on my mind, but it's a good thing because I feel like AG kind of stole my thunder.
Oops, my bad.
It's cool, but yeah, man. Speaking as the parent on the show, God, I hate saying that, the parent on the show, but yeah, the parent of the show. Yeah, man. Life is short, man, and last week I know I kind of glossed by my dad showing up for the weekend, and like that was huge, and I realized that I never want to be in position as a parent to have my kids feel the way I feel about my dad when he shows up, in a sense, like, honestly, I was scared when he showed up because I'm thinking, you ain't really made no effort to come up here for real. It's been a long time, or you die. Like, that was my first initial thought, and I felt bad for it. I didn't voice it out loud, but I was just like, is this like the old man that's like realizing he doesn't have time? And I'm like, time is a commodity that, a lot of times we don't take advantage of until we realize we don't have any more. So I was just thinking, man, is he dying? And I was like, man, as a parent, I never want to be there, man. Like, am I there for my kids all the time? No. I think every parent will feels like they could be there more. But I never want to be in a place where when I come around or when my presence is there, that they immediately think something might be wrong. And and life is short. Like, I made a statement to one of my friends. I was just like, I realized that none of my friends are bad parents, at least from what I see. Because to be honest, I couldn't be friends with somebody. Like, if I had one of my male friends that wasn't taking care of their kids, wasn't their kids' life, I wouldn't even want to be around them. Because I'm like, man, if you can't be there for your kids, what the fuck you gonna do to me if something happens? Like, if you can't be there for them, I know you ain't gonna be there for me. And I know maybe other people don't think like that, but that's just kind of I am. So, like, what's on my mind is like, man, life is short, man. Whatever's important to you, like, make time for that first. All the other bullshit, 90% of what we stress over is bullshit. Or it doesn't even really matter to you 2 or 3 weeks from now. So, hey, man, what's on my mind is just, in 2024, I'm trying to prioritize, like, what I spend my energy on. And, of course, the best investment is my kids. But, I mean, I'm 40 years old, man, and I'd say a couple years ago, I thought I didn't have any dreams left. And recently, I feel like I got some shit I'm dreaming about doing, man. Like, I feel like I found a calling later on in life because of my daughters. Like, I feel like coaching and women's basketball is kind of a calling for me, which also makes me feel kind of guilty because I don't want to have, like, male savior complex. Like, it's my job to save women athletics and basketball because, I mean, that's how we look at white people when they try to save black people and racial issues. So I'm not trying to be the dick savior here. I'm not trying to come in and say, like, look, I can fix everything because I have a penis. But
man, back up, man. The dick savior?
Yeah, I don't want to be dick savior. Like, yeah. I mean, I just, like, watching, the girls play basketball and their friends play basketball. I've never realized how much of a disparity there was between male athletics and female athletics because, of course, I'm a guy, so everything was great for me.
I thought you would have saw that, like, like in college. I thought it would have really just slapped you in the face.
Yeah, but you're such in a bubble when you're doing that. Like, because honestly, I didn't have time to pay attention to nobody else because, you're playing football. College football takes like 16 hours of your day away from you between class and probably, you don't have time you just assume that everybody's getting the same thing as you. Honestly, it's not an excuse to be naive, but it's the truth. Like, I didn't really just like a couple years ago when old girl showed the gym facilities for the women in the NCAA tournament, and then you saw the men. It's like that needed to be seen because, I mean, even me who had seen it in person, it was jarring how much of a difference it was in the treatment of the athletes. So, I mean, not trying to be on my soapbox or be, like I said, the dick savior of women's basketball, but like, I just want anybody who loves basketball to be able to play it and feel like they're valued and wanted and not feel shamed for it. Because I realize I think a lot of women get shamed out of playing sports, especially basketball. Like, they get sexuality questions like, oh, you must be dyking or whatnot, or why are you trying to do this? You're not pretty enough. You look like a man. Like, they just want to play basketball, man. Like, and what's wrong with that? Like, I love basketball. I mean, it's a family business for me. So to see other people work hard, like to have to do more work to do something they love, because basketball is easy for me. I showed up. My dad used to play basketball. I said I wanted to play basketball. Everybody was like, all right, nigga, you good. We got you. And that was it. But women don't get that. Like, I'm trying to create, a space for women to go play pickup basketball. Because when's the last time you went to a gym and saw a whole bunch of girls playing pickup basketball?
Never.
Exactly.
They always have to play with men.
Yeah.
Exactly. And how many women do you think that deters them from
All
playing?
of them, or most of them.
And then, like, you only get good at something by doing it. So where guys get better so quick, you're like, man, he looks so much better. Yeah, because not only was he at practice, he was playing basketball, pick up with his friends, playing with older people, just going to the court and playing. A lot of times the girls play basketball. The only time they pick up a basketball is during practice. That's it. And then you're like, they're not really getting better. Yeah, because they're not doing it every day because they don't have the environment in which to do so. So I didn't mean to go on my soapbox, but yeah. So 2024, just trying to prioritize things that are important to me. And it's got to become important to me. And I'll be honest, it's really important to me because I have two daughters who play basketball. Once again, AG stole my thunder because I was going to talk about just a couple minutes. I opened with that. I literally opened with that. Yo, damn. I can't win.
I was waiting. I told you it was going to happen. I told you it was going to happen.
AG, maybe she missed it because she was listening with her woman ears. Was that not the first thing I said? Like, hey, AG kind of stole my thunder on that.
It was.
Yeah, because I think what she was looking for was actually what you were going to say that, I stole from you, as opposed to
my wife is on my mind.
Because it was really general. So she didn't hear her name mentioned. She didn't hear any of that. That's where she's coming from right now.
Fair.
When she listens to the playback on Thursday or Friday, she'll understand.
No, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I fucked up. Stop making excuses for me. I gotta do better. And here's the thing. She is the one that helped me find my passion for this because she kind of pushed it. Cause I didn't want to coach the girls. I didn't because I was just like, ain't nobody trying to coach that. And it wasn't because it was girls basketball. I just really wasn't trying to coach. I was already doing enough coaching. And she pushed me, and she's poked at me and got me more involved. And now it's to the point where she doesn't really have to do that much poking to get me involved. But I see she's encouraging me even though I fucked up.
That's not encouraging, sir.
No. I'm gonna take it as encouragement, AG.
I know. Just like you identify as black.
I identify as dark skinned. So
I'm sorry, dark skin.
I am black.
You identify as dark skin. My bad. That's my bad. Yeah. Is that the kind of the same thing you're doing right now?
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna say that she's being supportive right now. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're doing.
I identify as being in a supportive relationship. Even
Blink,
if it's
blink
probably
twice. Blink twice if you need help.
You know,
I can't blink twice because she's watching. Okay.
exactly.
All you have to do is go to the private chat, Ruben, and I mean, everything is good. Everything is good. Couldn't be better.
Oh my goodness! Oh, this is
Jesus.
hilarious.
I'm sorry for fucking up.
It's okay, man. All right. So what's on my mind is, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not realized this yet, this guy.
He disappeared.
If you have not realized this yet, the United States is a capitalist country. Capitalism is alive and well. And you know where it's more prevalent at? Girl Scouts. Lord knows, man. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna even lie. I case a joint before I go in it. Like if I'm going to Walmart, I'm seeing if the Girl Scouts out, bro.
Yeah.
They out
there slinging them Thin Mints.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you know you need these Thin Mints, baby. Like, I got it.
Bruh, like, I scope them, man. Nah, we can't go here. We gotta go to another one.
You go to an entirely different store. Just keep walking, man.
Nah, man, you can't keep. Look, you can keep walking past the Salvation Army guy. You can keep walking past the dude who wants to make schools better. Hell, you can keep walking past the dude who's asking you for money.
You can't keep walking past the Girl Scouts, man.
You can only walk past the Girl Scouts if somebody else is engaged with them. Then you just slide.
You know what? I got to be honest. I walk. Usually, when I see the Girl Scouts, I walk in packs so I can just kind of blend in.
Exactly right, bro. I walked out of Lowe's. I just scoped the joint, man, and I was like,
"Did they get you going in or coming out?"
Coming out.
Really? How did you miss them coming in?
Because with Lowe's, they got two different openings.
That's
they
right.
They got an opening and closing.
You mean, wait a minute.
I didn't think to look over at the closing to see if they
them
were
Girl
there.
Scouts were slipping because usually they have both exits and both entries covered.
Nah, man. Nah.
Wow.
I guess it was like 8 o'clock at night, man. They were low.
Okay.
They were low on people. I walked into Lowe's, did my business, came out. Son of a bitch. Like,
hey, mister.
And the worst part about it, I don't really carry cash.
But don't they accept cards now?
What is that?
How did you do that?
I don't know.
What are you doing,
But
man?
I don't carry cash.
They don't take cards now, though, for real? I thought they did
They probably do, but I ain't trying to get involved with that. Because if I got to pull out plastic, it's a problem.
You ain't trying to get involved.
Bro, I walked out, and man, I saw him. And once you see him, is he's gonna be the fucking parent, or it's gonna be one of the Girl Scouts? Because it's always two. It's two parents, two Girl Scouts. So you gotta evade 8 eyes to get past this shit. You're hoping they have a conversation by themselves and they don't give a fuck. Nah, man. I took 2 steps. How you doing, sir? Would you be interested in girl? God damn it.
Just say no, Ruben. Just say no.
Bro, dosey-dos, man. That's just hard.
See, that's your problem.
You keep calling him. They just
Between
calling
them and Samoans, man. Look, no bullshit. I evaded them for 2 years, bro. 2 years.
So why you put on the video belt then, man? Why you put the video belt on, man?
I got caught, man. It's just what it was.
Pookie, man. You pookie. Now you're going to be in a chair with no arms and legs.
See, bro, I don't understand why you're not using your best defense. The only way you can defend against like cute assassins is by making everybody feel guilty. So all you gotta do, Ruben, is be like, I'm a diabetic. Boom, shut that shit down.
No, they got the shortbread cookies that don't have sugar.
Hold on. Really?
Yes.
What shortbread sugar does? I mean, what shortbread cookie doesn't have sugar?
First of all, not having sugar or not having
I know that.
cane
I know
sugar
that.
still spikes your blood sugar. So all you got, I'm diabetic.
Like bread. I get it.
I'm diabetic. Boom, end of story. And then you gotta. I wish I could, but I'm a diabetic and I really can't. You know, my A1C was sky high last week when I went there.
That's too many goddamn words. You might as well just pull the wallet out. Here's a $5 bill and keep it pushing.
Nah, fuck that. Cute don't win with me. My pockets don't work like that,
bro. But I wasn't the worst. Another black dude walked out behind me, snatched his ass too.
So wait a minute,
was
I thought they're equal opportunity snatchers.
They are, man, but I was like, fuck. And then they had...
They know a sucker when they see one. They get good at detecting the suckers.
Bro.
Because Girl Scouts don't be even looking at me. They be like, nah, this nigga ain't falling for that shit. And I be like, look, I was fucking with y'all before y'all made them Thin Mints goddamn microscopic now. Like, bro, I ain't about to pay this
smaller?
Hell yeah, they smaller.
Wow.
Those
damn shrinkflation, man. Damn shrinkflation.
But yeah, man. And then I give them credit, man. You know, with my job, I appreciate somebody who can sell. They had one box of Samoas on that joint, and it was just like, yeah, this box needs a home because that's the last one out of our box. On top of a full box of Samoas, I was like, that's some bullshit right there. You know?
So first of all, you let them lie to you? No, you gotta call it out. You gotta call that lie out, man. Look, I work in sales, man. If you're gonna do deceptive sales, be good at it. Like, don't but still, we ain't doing this.
I mean, they were like 10, bro. Like, it's hard.
And they gotta learn. They gotta fucking learn.
I mean, shit, whatever. But all I'm saying is, back to my point.
You're the problem.
We're a capitalist country. No,
fuck that. You're the problem. You know why you're the problem? You're teaching these young girls at an early age that their cuteness can win. Their cuteness can win. They can lie to your motherfucking face.
That's because you have 2 little girls at your house. You're used to that shit.
He got you there, Mo. He got you there.
I don't give a fuck. I was like this before.
But women won't like that.
You think women gave a fuck about these kids before we had kids?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm gonna let you know. Nah.
But I'll say this. These motherfuckers are everywhere, man. It's hard. You guys, like, literally, you gotta case joints to see. And I found out, bro, they got like a super elaborate system. Because one of my boys who listens to the show, he's got 2 daughters. And I was like, yo, man, you know, doing an open house or whatever, can your girls come with some Girl Scout cookies? He's like, I don't know. I got to see if that's, I got to find out whose territory that is.
What?
I got this shit broken down to territory.
Hey, dealing drugs.
Might as well. You might as well throw some crack in them bitches. And it's just like, yeah. And then he hit me back a couple days later. He was like, nah, man, they can't cross that area, bro. And I was like, shut the fuck up, man.
It's gonna be a gang war.
He had a picture of 175 Girl Scout cookies boxes in his truck. For the 2 little girls got 175 Girl Scout cookies, man. Capitalist country, baby. Everybody be making that money. And
yes.
And very few people do it better than the damn Girl Scouts, bro. They got to the point they sell the shit year round, but you got to order them from the site.
You do.
It's just crazy. And that's what I want to talk about, man. It's like, damn it, we teach the kids at the age of 8 how to sell people. Really, this guy right here. What are you talking about, man? I only bought 2 boxes. I know dudes who bought like 10. And I'm just like, no.
It's crack, man. It's crack.
I love my money way.
When you start comparing your addiction to other people's addiction, just realize you have a problem.
Nah.
You have a problem.
Pookie.
Not at all. Nah. But
see you in the back alley sucking some dick for some Samoans.
First of all, never that. Never that.
So many intros.
I will go to Kroger get the fake ones
I can't even unhear that. All I can see is Ruben and
Nope, you will never see that. Don't even put that in your brain.
It's clear as day. It's clear as day.
You're the only one with that, bro, because not your boy. Ugh.
Ruben, it's not what it looks like.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Looks like you're sucking some dick for some Girl Scout cookies.
No, that's never happening.
Oh, man.
What? They got a new one? Caramel brownie cookies named Adventurals?
Are you serious? That's just wrong, bro.
You always got to get a new product to put on the street, man.
Hey. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I used to eat Samoas a long time ago, like every year. That's what I would fuck with. Not too much anymore. Like I said, this is my first box of Girl Scout cookies in a couple of years. So, like,
hey, just like in all the other drug rehabs, you're never not an addict anymore. You're always one away from being right back where you were.
Nah, I'm good.
So it's okay. It's okay. Look, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
And shout out to all those people who are late today because time moved forward. I still don't understand why you were late.
Hey, can we talk about this shit though? Why the fuck do we still need this shit, man? I know we talked about it, but like, hey man, why we just I know I blame the white man because like only the white man can just make a decision that time can change. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what? We're gonna make it an hour. We're gonna make it an hour later all of a sudden. Like we're gonna make it an hour earlier. How do we do that? Because we're white. I mean, we can do it. We can do whatever fuck we want.
Yet another intro.
We can show up to a country where they're natives and we can say, nah, we discovered this. Like, you know, you're Indians now. This isn't Indian. Nah, fuck you. You're Indians. You're Indians.
Oh, God bless America. And to answer your question, no. As far as I know, Kebiako, I've not heard about any Girl Scout cookie flavored peeps. But that's for another day.
Oh my God, that would be crack on crack for
man.
Me. Oh my.
Nah.
I don't even want to think about what you look like for that. No.
Ruben would be hanging off his chair with some cookie crumbs when the show starts. We're back for another episode. A 5-minute warning.
Twitching. Yeah. No. That's a little too much sugar there. But thanks for listening to this episode of the 5-Minute Warning. We are here every Sunday night, 9 p.m. until we feel like we don't want to talk no more. Just like right now. What?
Every fucking Sunday.
Yeah. You know, thank you to Moby, thank you to AG, thank you to everyone who's listening and commented. You know, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us.
Tell them Girl Scouts. Don't tell them Girl Scouts.
Nah, fuck that. Well, they can't listen to this show. They're too young. But, you know, because Lord knows, I don't want to hit. They might try to come after us. We talking about them.
Us?
So, like,
He said us. That's a you problem.
nah, man, you don't want to be talking about F the Girl Scouts, bro.
I didn't say fuck the Girl Scouts. I just said they're not getting me. They not getting me.
That is hilarious. Y'all killing me today, boy. This is funny. He said we.
But yes, thanks for listening. It'll be uploaded sometime this weekend, of course, as always. And hey, you know, YouTube, Twitch, my Facebook page sometimes. Hey, man, there's so many ways to listen to us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, we'll be back with you next Sunday, 9 p.m. The time ain't changing no more. So being late's not an issue. So once again, thank you to everyone. We will see you next week. Peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5-Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5-Minute Warning, AG_5-Minute Warning, Nugman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5-Minute Warning.